Alright, Jason Duhamel from Smoky J's Barbecue here. Today we got ourselves a project. Start off, I've got about 60 pounds of boneless ribeyes. This is my son, he's my helper. So I'm cooking for a local homeless shelter's fundraising event. So we're doing about 60 pounds of ribeye, and I have over here, while he's prepping those, I've got another about, I think there's 7 or 8 pork loins in there, so another 60 pounds of pork loin. And we're going to be cooking them on the beast. Coming up to temp right now, I'm cooking with apple wood. Right now we're running not quite 175 yet, so we're getting up to temp. Vent's fully open. Got a nice little light blue smoke. I've also got my warmer box going, because I'm going to cook. I have 150 baked potatoes to cook, and then I'm going to do green beans, salads, and rolls too. So let's go over here and check it out. So what we're going to do is spray these down with oil, flip them over. And we're going to spray them down with some canola oil, and then rub the oil in really good.
Want more?
Yeah, make sure you rub on the sides too. And I'm expecting 120 people, so I only got 60 pounds of ribeyes, just assuming I can do it. Since I'm offering 2 meats, I'm going to do a half-pound ribeye and a half-pound of pork loin. So what we're using today is, actually got this at Aldi. It's like a Montreal steak seasoning rub. It's called Steak and Chop. It's garlic, granulated onion, actually dehydrated onion, black pepper, salt, and we're just going to generously cover these with the rub.
I'll put new ones on.
Well, since you're not, yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna put one on for now.
So like I said, I'm doing green beans. I was going to do the green beans on the cooker, but I'm just going to do them in a roaster. These should take, I'm going to cook about 250. They should take 4 hours to an internal temp of, I'll probably go to 130 since I'm feeding a whole bunch of people, and then get up to the medium rare instead of the rare.
You want me to just cover these?
Yes.
So I'm probably going to need to, can I take this off?
You can, but don't cover them too much. And once you just sprinkle some in your hand and do it that way.
Is this what you mean though? Like, and then...
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it more like this.
Oh, okay.
I'm helping. He can rub in while I help. So just a basic seasoning here, just because
Everyone likes something different.
yeah, and I don't want to overpower. I mean, these are choice ribeyes. Choice whole boneless ribeyes is what these are. And this will give it a good crust on the smoker.
This one's going to need some on the side too, yeah.
Sorry if my camera's shaking here. Alright, so what we're going to do is, when the smoker gets up to temp, I'm going to throw these on the smoker. And then when I start prepping the pork loins, I'll come back again. I've got a different kind of rub for those. Alrighty. Alright guys, got the pork loins on. Excuse me, not pork loins, ribeyes. Running a little high right now. I'm going to close down my vents. There they are. Put them on the bottom shelf. It's cooler down there. Let them roast at a cooler setting. Got my Weber iGrill going. Looking at about a 4-hour time. Dinner's about 5:30 tonight. So to get done early, I need to rest them anyway. So that's what I plan on doing. So that's about it for now. Warming box I'll do the potatoes in is up to over 250, so that's good. We are smoking away. I'll talk to you later. Alright, Smoky J's Barbecue back. Ribeyes have been on about an hour. Getting ready to put the pork loins on. Just a regular boneless pork loins. There's about I guess there's 7 of them here. Got a couple rubs I'm going to use. I'm just going to kind of, this is Plowboy's Yardbird. It's good on pork too. So I'm just kind of using what I have right now. So if I run out of this, which I will, I'll move over to my other rub. You see it when you rub meat if you start up high. Alright, so that's it. This one is called Hogs and Heat Mild and Savory Rub. It's made by a local company here in Illinois. It's in Breeze, Illinois. This is really good on brisket. Gives it a good color. A little salty and savory, but I'm going to serve these pork loins with some sweet barbecue sauce, so shouldn't matter that they'll be a little savory instead of sweet on the rub. Get all that I missed here. Alright, so that's the rub of the loins. So loins are going to go in the smoker at the same temperature, around 250, and they'll probably cook for 2.5 hours is my guess. I want to do an internal temperature of 140, because I will put these in metal pans, foil them, and put them inside a cooler and let them rest for a couple hours before I serve them. So hopefully everything's going to be off the smoker by 4 o'clock. I should be serving the meal at 6. Give everything a chance to rest. Rest a little while, let the juices redistribute inside the meat. So any questions, let me know. I'll be back when I get these on the smoker. Thanks. Alright, pork loins are on. Real quick look. 7 pork loins. 4 prime ribs. Pork loins should take about 2.5 hours. Everything's going to be sliced to serve tonight. Hopefully hopefully I got enough prime rib. At the max we'll have 120 people. So I'm guessing a ½ pound of everything per person since I'm doing double meat. Right now they're at about 82 degrees. Still got a ways to go on those. So I'll check back when everything's done. Hey guys, Jason Duane here, Smoky Jace Barbecue. Had a little abrupt stop yesterday. Things got a little chaotic during the cook. Things were getting done all at the same time. So just a little rundown of what happened. I served 120 people last night at a fundraiser for a local homeless shelter. I'm on the board of directors. The homeless shelter bought all the food and I cooked everything for free. The event went great. Ended up having 2 pork loins left after the cook that we auctioned off for $25 a piece. Got 50 bucks out of them, so that was good. We had baked beans, green beans, baked potatoes, roll, salad, the pork loins, and the ribeye, whole ribeyes. And all, I got the food for a local grocery store at cost. So everything cost with the dressing, the salad dressings and the butter sour cream, everything ended up being right at $867. So roughly fed with the $50 pork loins that were auctioned, roughly fed 120 people for about $7 a person. Not too bad, I don't think. The meat was outstanding. Everything else went great. I had some potatoes that were a little underdone. I was able to switch those out with some that were done. Just about ran out of green beans, so next year I'll have to up the amount of green beans that I did. I did 6 number 10 cans of green beans, and it was just barely enough. Had plenty of everything else. It's a good event. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. Next up, I have a KCBS contest in Assumption on June 29th. I'm going to try my best to do a little blog from there. I'll have my son with me this time, and he'll be helping me out, feeding the smoker through the night. One of the last things, I did a contest about a month ago in Dwight, Illinois. I did do an initial video. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I forgot my charging cord for this camera, and I didn't do any additional videos. Didn't do very good at that contest. My first contest was my new smoker, first time competing in 2 years. I finished 35th out of 38. Worst I've ever done in my life. I've been competing since 2004. I have taken a couple 2-year hiatus, so stick around, keep an eye on my YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting some more videos of me competing and some more videos of me cooking. So if there's anything you'd like to see me cook, comment below and I will do the best I can. Thanks.